Thank you, Mike, for your kind introduction. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
In the name of God, the Merciful, the Compassionate. His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al-Thani, Emir of the State of Qatar, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. May the peace of God be upon you. Welcome to Doha, the capital of our state, which has become a destination for international fora, an international center that gathers decision makers and intellectuals to build bridges of dialogue and cooperation. Qatar Economic Forum this year is being held amid transformations in the global economy and politics, which highlights the need for dialogue platforms gathering decision makers, entrepreneurs, innovators, and intellectuals in order to define the upcoming opportunities of investment and face the challenges, particularly the necessity to guarantee stability and growth. Excellencies, the unprecedented humanitarian crisis in Gaza is still ongoing, despite the efforts of the state of Qatar, Egypt, the US. And despite the efforts that we are exerting, however, we are still witnessing how the opportunities to de-escalate are going to waste. When the Israeli-American Idan Alexander was released, we considered that this would allow for stopping the crisis. However, the retaliation was further raids that led to the death of hundreds of innocents. This irresponsible attack is undermining any chance of peace. Yet, we are committed to continue our diplomatic efforts with our partners to put an end to this war and to release all hostages and prisoners in order to equally stop the struggles of the Palestinian people in Gaza. With regards to Syria, the decision to lift the American sanctions imposed on this sister country consists an important step in the right direction. We look forward to additional similar steps. This is a clear message to the region and the world that the priority must be to give a real, complete opportunity for peoples getting out of conflicts in order for them to build better futures. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, economic growth and political stability are intertwined. You cannot achieve one without the other. Based on this, the state of Qatar adopts an efficient diplomatic approach based on productive work in order to solve conflicts, knowing that peace is essential for any sustainable development. We believe that every diplomatic effort exerted is an investment in a safer and more stable future. When we see a young person in Gaza finishing their studies or a family in Syria returning, we understand the importance of stability on the life of people. Dear ladies and gentlemen, in Qatar, we look towards a diversified economy based on knowledge and innovation, accompanying the technological advancements, and we aspire to have Qatar a worldwide center for investment, for business, based on trust and confidence. And we hope that Qatar is always a trustworthy partner, whether in energy or investment, just like it is in diplomacy. From this, we translate our vision into a reality. through diversifying our investments abroad in order to enhance the equilibrium and contribute in a sustainable economy. The Qatar Investment Authority implements its vision through strategies across the world. This year we have important investments in the US, in Africa, and in China. These initiatives reflect our trust in the market dynamics, particularly emerging markets and their future potential. Locally, the Qatari economy continues its positive performance. We have a real growth of 2.4% in 2024, and our GDP has increased. This growth is the result of progress in non-oil sectors that have grown by 3.4% annually, which is a clear indicator to stable progress towards the growth or the goals of our national strategy. By 2024, the direct foreign investments has reached 9.9 million Qatari riyal, which affirms the increased trust of foreign investors in the Qatar economy. Accompanying this momentum, Qatar continues updating its regulation and framework in order for the environment to be more attractive for investors. In this context, we are glad today to announce the launch of the first program of motives for investors, targeting strategic sectors, including production, advanced technology, and logistics. This package is an important step to increase development in main sectors that are pillars of the future of our economy. In addition to the industry, we have launched this year SMESMA project, which is one of the most or the largest entertainment projects in the region. It is essential in the tourism and real estate sectors, and it is a driver for comprehensive development. In terms of innovation and digitalization, Qatar has affirmed its stage as it has welcomed in February 2025 the second Web Summit with the participation of more than 25,000 people from 124 countries. The Web Summit has created a communication forum between the emerging centers in Asia and Africa, in addition to sovereign funds and large companies. This once again confirms the place of Qatar being a place of linking, and Qatar has also welcomed will be welcoming, in November, the MWC, placing Qatar on the digital economic map. To accompany this development and to participate effectively in it, Qatar will launch a new project which will be revealed this year. These achievements altogether reflect the commitment of Qatar to guarantee its place as an economy and investment hub. It enshrines its seriousness in having a future of diversity, of innovation and sustainability. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Qatar seeks to play its role in an economy a global economy that is more fair, just, and that is human-centered. We look forward to have Qatar a place of discussion, of debate and dialogue in an environment that allows for peace, stability and investment. We look for a mix of diplomacy, growth, and we look forward to focusing on human dignity. I thank you for your presence and I wish you a fruitful forum. We look forward to productive discussions in the sessions of this forum. We look forward to new partnerships that guarantee the development, sustainable development in our region and the world. May the peace of God be upon you.